You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof on Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof on Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof on Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof on Radio stream. It is June 19th. Do you know what I mean? It's time to do the Friday show like we do on Facebook and Twitter and Periscope, Restream, Facebook, and kingdomofnight.com. As we stream along into the night, I bring you Rich Giordano with might. I'm here to fight for the truth, justice, and the only way I know how. Welcome to the show. That's right, it's Friday night, singing along tonight. Having a good time this week. It's over finally. First time I was happy to see the weekend. Usually I don't care, but I couldn't wait for it. Woke up today, did not have the energy, did not have the want, did not have the desire to do anything. You ever have those? I mean, all I wanted to do today was sleep. I didn't want to get out of bed. I just wanted to feel sorry for myself that I had to go to work. But then I said, you know what? What's 10 hours? 10 hours from now, you'll be back home. Then you got 24, 48, and about 60 hours before I have to go back to work, which I don't mind, but I need to recharge. One of the ways I get to feel good is to do this show, and it does make me feel good, as much as I bitch and complain, because that's what I have to do. I have to, I went to that school of Roop, You're not happy unless you're miserable, The school of Roop. Anywho, welcome everyone across every stream and kingdomofnightradio.com, streaming us live on the Shoutcast on their website. You can listen everywhere I mentioned. Tonight's show's going to be good. Freaking Giants. And I'm not talking about football giants. I'm not talking about baseball. I'm talking about giants. I really think 200 million years ago, giant humans roamed the earth with dinosaurs. Don't you think they would be that big, like the dinosaurs? There were no dogs running around. There were dinosaurs, man. Dinosaurs. Velociraptor dogs. You hear what I'm saying? So why couldn't a human, who knows, maybe it was a Nephilim? I don't know. Maybe it was Lady Antebellum, for all I know, a gush. Hey, man, they found some weird evidence, and I've got a video I'm going to play for you here in a second. But they've got evidence of this stuff, man. Oh, Rich, they've debunked all that. Yeah, maybe. Maybe not. You know what you do when you get a little bit confused and you just don't know, right? Because I love these people who tell me they already debunked it. How? Well, there's a video. Send me the link. I want to learn my way. I don't trust you just saying it. Tell me how. Well, they did test. Who? Who did test? Look, it's just fake. Trust me. Trust you? I trust nobody because tonight is Red Bull with wings. Hey, Jaime. Hey, Rish. Good, we get along, right? No. What? Nothing. Go ahead. This Red Bull is giving me giant wing like a pterodactyl. You don't say the P. I do. Drink up, everybody. All right, here we go. No. Wow. That had some real freaking carbonated kick to it today. I had it extra cold. I had it right above freezing. I had it right by beer level, 39 degrees Fahrenheit. Can you imagine if that was Celsius? Ew, your beer's 80 degrees or so. Right? So what else are we going to talk about tonight? We'll get back to that. I'm just telling you what's on the show. Oh, yeah. I want to talk about who would be the best cryptid superhero. We never talk about it. It's never been talked about. Yeah, doing it again. First. I know there's been people talking and creating, but nobody ever used the cryptids, have they? Slender Man as a superhero? Stalking people, freaking them out? Got an abusive boyfriend? Call Slender Man. He'll take care of him. All right, you see where I'm going with that now, right? What's next? We're going to find a new Vidiot. We may have found him, but I forgot who it was. I don't know what happened to the video. I'm lost. So we're going to look for another Vidiot to join. I mean, it's like what Howard Stern did, right? What did he have on his show? What were they called? I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember. I listened to Howard Stern for years. I can't remember. The Wolfpack? No, that's Williams' people. What is the pack? I almost had it. Whack Pack. I got it before the chat room. Well, we got Vidiots. All right, next. And I didn't know this till like literally minutes before the show. There's a family that lives on Area 51. Did you know this? Did you know this? Because I did not know. Well, guess what I did? And I'm not the only one, but I'm trying. I said, let's go to their house and storm 51 from there. They have public land. public access. It's on Area 51. You think I'm kidding? I'm going to show you a video. Watch. Hold on to your seatbelts. Hold on. I'm going to find it. In a minute. What else are we going to talk about? I'm so excited. What is this? Videos of incredible stuffs. And, of course, Vidiots. And we're going to fly tonight. We're going to go quick, so buckle up. By the way, let me check something here before I get this show started officially. I want to thank everybody in the chat room. William, everybody got it. Thunder Corland, Chuck, Chimp Kofefi, hey, Fangul, kid, Chimp Kofefi, hey, I love you, kid. Maureen, Tranquility Bay 69, how you doing? Nathan, Pat, Walker, Texas Ranger. See, Nathan, every time I see Nathan's name, he doesn't know this, he wouldn't know it, he couldn't know it. There's a guy I grew up with, and his name was Nathan Nitsky. And I just want to call you Nathan Nitsky every freaking time. Nathan Nitsky was very smart, very nice, and people did not want to get close to the guy because he was kind of nerdy. So people made fun of him. You got cheap clothes. Now, I'm not saying this is you, bro, but your name reminds me of a guy that I was friends with in high school that nobody else was friends with. And, man, he was just a cool dude. Just a cool cat. I wonder if that means something. Maybe he died. I don't know. So Nathan, B. Baker, Lee, Bodge, crossed the ocean, over the mountains, through what? Oh, yeah, that's right. On the way home, I was leaving Lee some messages. You know how on Facebook you have Messenger and you can text, or if you have a cell phone, an Android, I think. Well, I think even the iPhone does it. You press the little microphone and you talk. You leave little 1-minute messages max. And that's what I was doing because I was driving home. And I said, what did I say? I called myself, there's a new TV show. And I said, here's Dick. It's a real penis. And I came out and I said, I'm driving down. These guys they've got balls driving like that, you know. And I was making stupid dick jokes. Not a lot. I'm around 5 crazy balls. They're just driving crazy around me. It's like looking through like bushes, you know. So that's my new TV show. That's the new superhero. It's just a penis. Well, you guys, I got egg goosh all over. I blind you with my stuff. You want the white egg goosh? You want yellow egg goosh? So that's hey guys, doing good, huh? I'm a dick. That's right. My neighbor says, hey, Richie. I said, it's Dick. Dun-dun-dun-ch. Anyway, I was just having fun driving home, and I just remembered that has to be a show. All right, so I'm going to play this clip of this family. It's short. That's why I'm going with it first, so hang on. By the way, I chose who I wanted to be the 4th moderator for the show. And I'm checking right now to see if he said yes. Here's our 4th person is going to be, drum roll please. And this is because I have a long relationship with this person. We see, you know, I gotta know you can see what I see. It's Will McBride. Give it up to Will. He's the purple person in the chat room. Actually, he's all white. The background's purple, but you know what I mean. Oh, Renee, you came in a close 5th, but, you know, if somebody, you know, we need you. You know, when I get 1,000 people per show, yeah, of course. But this was something I thought about a long time ago. But I wasn't sure on the response, and then I had immediate. Anyway, that's my decision. I'm happy about it. I know, you know, some people nominated themselves, but hey, I gotta go. I mean, I know the guy forever, you know, forever and a day. So, Nathan, I know forever. B. Baker, I know a relatively long time, but not forever. But we see, you know, you gotta have this. Plus, I need to know that the secrets won't be brought over to the enemy. That's right. There's a different level when you become a moderator for GoofOn Network. Anyway, Will, glad to have you aboard. You know, it's whatever. It's fun. It's fun to make believe like we're really, like, you know, it's not make believe, but like a real company would, you know. You get the group together, you announce it, everybody's like, hey, good job, Will. Hey, way to go, Will. I'm like, hey, oh, hey, oh. Oh, good. Nathan Nitsky is alive. All right. Thank you, Nathan. Looked up Nathan Nitsky. He's very present in Google. That's awesome. I don't know if I was supposed to repeat that, but Nathan Nitsky, I bet you he remembers me. Of course, how could he not? He's the only one who talked to him. Oh, man. He probably still looks the same. He looked like he was going to become a lawyer, this kid. Really cool, man. I dug that kid, man. That's very possible what you found out there, Nathan. That's an awesome... that's a great message. Thank you. Yeah, you know, very strange. Why haven't I looked him up? Well, he's not a chick. You know, I'm going to look people up in Arizona. What a dick. It's Rich. We're not doing the bit anymore. Oh. All right, let me pull up this family that's treading on thin ice because they're trying to... Wait until you just watch the video. I'll pull it up here. This is very scary stuff. Can you imagine living on Area 51? I wanted to play this other video, but it's from CNN, and I will definitely get bounced. So I had to find something less... Gauche? Can I use gauche right there? No, I don't think that's gauche. All right, here we go. Area 51 neighbors from the Lip TV. This is what I love about life. The Lip TV. That's the name of a channel. On
mine has, you know, been passed on. He built the roads.
He built the roads.
He was working this mine. The harassment got to the point where
their
they
grandfather
actually
owned the land.
The windmill that made the mine a working mine, and they haven't been in production since. Now, the government and in this case the Air Force is saying we're going to give you $5.2 million. You have till September 11 to accept this offer. If not, we're just going to enter eminent domain, take it away from you anyway, compensate you for market value. But what is happening is this family is coming out after 60 years where the road that the grandfather built for the access of the mine, now it has a post from the Air Force where they ask for their IDs and they check them every time they go in and out.
Okay, I got to tell you, that makes me so effing mad. Look, I think there's like 8 people that live on the land. $5.2 million is nothing. I thought they were going to say like $20 million. But our government are effing assholes. And I'll see if they talk about it on this video. If they don't, I know some things that may not be mentioned here in this video, why I interrupted. Here we go.
Of their own private property, people being held at gunpoint because they are in the area, although it's still private property. Now, they say, look at our mine. It's all the way across from Groom Lake. There's nothing you can actually see from here. What is the matter? Why are you guys afraid? The mine, they say, the $5.5 million that you're offering is not even enough to cover just the value of the minerals still there to be dug
imagine
out of
the
the
land,
mine,
the
dude.
house.
The land and the emotional ties to this family that for 60 years they've been quiet about the situation, where they've been harassed, they've been pushed over on their civil rights, because maybe they're hiding what they've been hiding all of this time in Area 51. Let's remember that Obama is the very first president ever to utter the...
No, they're not hiding. You know what it is? They just want the land. I got to tell you, I want you to know something. This is very strange. Now, they've been fighting with the Area 51, the government, we'll just say, for all these years, for 60 years. So this isn't something new, but they're going to claim that land from them and kick them out by force. They built up all around it. And the guy who owned the house, who owns it now, said his father said, and his grandfather, they built it up around us. We were here before them. Okay? And to think about NASA getting $55 million a day. How much are they taking a year? Trillions at Area 51. You don't think they can give this family 50 mil? They used to shoot 50 caliber bullets. Am I saying that right? 50 millimeter, 50 caliber? Big. They would fly the jet so low, and then they would shoot on their land. I don't know if they're going to say it on this, but yeah, they used to fly, like blow the roofs off. They actually blew up a mine that they used to make their money off of, and they haven't been able to use it for decades. Great government we got. Beautiful. Love you. Here, you want to live here? We're going to take it when we're ready. You know, I got to tell you, either something is imminent, which is why we're having this narrative change. And I'm going to talk about why I don't think things are what we think they are in a little later. But I think everything's all bullshit now. Yeah. I don't know. It's just me.
Words, Area 51. So maybe it's coming back. Maybe if they are hiding something, there's not enough space that you can get and appropriate to keep it secret.
That's what I'm thinking. You know, if the stuff that we claim goes on in it, or at least we want to believe goes on Area 51, if that stuff actually does happen, I can imagine why the government does not want any people anywhere close to there. And I'm not just talking about aliens. What if they're testing out nukes or something like that? You know, it's like you don't want
in general.
You don't want anyone living, because we saw that picture, right, with the mine. You could see where it's circled. It's pretty damn close to the base. I mean, they could run like a extension cord and like steal their electricity or their Wi-Fi or something. That's a pretty good deal. It's probably why they're staying, because they get free utilities. No, I'm joking, but in all honesty though, maybe, you know, this is a chance for that family also to play devil's advocate here, just the other side of the coin. Maybe, just maybe, they're saying, well, let's make this public so we can try to get more value.
Can you move your hands? No, over the other way.
But in all honesty, though, maybe, you know, this is a chance for that family also to play devil's advocate.
Why is everybody talking with their hands now? Is this something new that I missed out on? First of all, if you're going to be on television and you think you want to be hot, get a shirt that fits, okay, Buckaroo Banzai? You know, I think your lats behind you here are pulling your shirt a little too tight there, Nickelodeon. Unbelievable. You got small hands. You know what they say, a guy who has small hands? I don't know. No, nobody's ever mentioned it.
Kid here, just the other side of the coin. Maybe, just maybe, they're saying, well, let's make this public so we can try to get more value, you know, for this property. Let people start talking about it, because everyone's going to take.
That's smart. So they're creating a stink now, so we can help them get more money. How are we going to do anything anyway? What is them going public going to do? The government's going to take your land whether you take 5.5 mil or not, dill weeders.
Of course,
right?
And I think more
the government's
power to
pushing them, and this is a ranch that's been in their family for 130 years. That's a long.
I mean, Nickelodeon here has got to get a clue. He's all over the place. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Sometimes sentimental value. You can't pay money for those kinds of things.
Not only that, they say that the things that have been done to this family. They claim that the grandfather and the grandmother.
I love this guy. He doesn't give a shit about nobody. Got a nice button-up shirt. See, this is why we're losing the country. This guy just comes waltzing in, illegal alien. No, I'm joking. He comes in, you know, the other guy, he thinks he's Mr. All-American Nickelodeon at night. This guy comes in, he goes, I'm going to wear this pinkish purple shirt. I'm going to give you my chus and my chaz, and I'm going to be me. I appreciate that. That's a nice gold band. I saw that earlier, and I was like, yeah, that looks clean.
They ran them into the ground. They spent all their money fighting the government, trying to find, justice for all the land that was still stolen from them,
That's
all the
right.
bombs that were dropped in their property.
They were there. Their family was there when they were dropping nukes. Nukes.
The harassment, and they didn't, accomplish anything. They lost all their fortune. Now the third generation, Joe, is the name of the son, that it's a co-owner of the group mine. He says, I'm going to fight this and I'm going to get what is right. And I think to your point, he's probably trying to raise the value of the property, but more power to him for doing so, because they've been enduring this for plenty of years. And the fact that the government is so adamant, and they put a press release, an official press release from the Air Force, is, saying, yes, that's our final offer. And we've been amicable with them for many decades, and now, they say that they have to cancel many exercises and many testing because the presence of civilians.
Oh my God. Don't they have something like 2 million square miles of land? I'm not kidding. It's that much. It's ridiculous that they can't practice doing their flying shit over somewhere else. Look, that's nobody's fault. And you know what the guy said? The military guy, the colonel or whatever he was? He's like, hey, you know what? I can't be responsible for their safety. Did you hear what I just said? Which means, wink, wink, my bomb may accidentally go through the living room window one night, wiping out this family. I can't promise, their protection. Accidents happen. You're going to play with bombs, you're going to get blown up. That's your government. Welcome to Area 51. Now die. See, that's all they care about. And people want to go rushing over there like it doesn't exist. You got now what? 1 million people want to go running over there, or saying they're going to, but I still say it's going to be 50 people. 50 of the dumbest people on the planet are going to be there, and I'm one of them. I want to go. My intent is to go to document it, not to go on that illegal. I could still get in trouble with the intent. They may just, keep me there for a month for intent. See, this is why it was good having Angus alive. If he was alive, I wouldn't go. That couldn't happen now. If I get arrested, I lose the job, I lose the house, the car. Forget about it. But it'll be worth it. We'll get a lot of hits. Oh, by the way, wearing the, I think a couple of shows ago, I wore the ICE baseball cap. Now I'm wearing Homeland Security because some people want to get rid of ICE and Homeland Security. Not me.
In the area. So they just want the whole area to be empty. You know how they are. We have a picture there. A lot of people illegally trespass, take their photo at that sign, but then they get prosecuted for it because nobody should cross. And it's a big interest for many people to be out there. But one thing is, as a tourist, to go and be harassed. But if you own the land right next door and still the government is trying to steal it, how would you feel?
And it's sad because they were there before Area 51
before the land.
was there.
Yeah, they
so
were there. They were the original
luck.
landowners of.
I would do what Nickelodeon said. I would steal their cable and Wi-Fi. He reminds me of like a Ryan Sprague type of guy. There's nothing to see. He does. He reminds me of Ryan Sprague. Nothing against him. What are you going to do? Yeah, this is a better video. Damn it. See, that was just weak. I only watched the first 30 seconds to see how in-depth it would go. The CNN one got in-depth. They interviewed the family. I mean, it was a big story. In the same amount of time, 4 minutes, 40 seconds. Anyway, it's amazing what's going on in this day and age. Hey, how could they get mad? Go talk to the Stars Academy. They're the ones who started this Rush Area 51. Matter of fact, it wasn't. That's a joke. But the guy who actually started isn't the first one to say it. I think his name is Matt or something or another. Marty. But he's afraid the FBI is going to raid his house. I think Third Phase of Moon did a little video on it. Yeah, and this kid's worried now. He's worried that the FBI is going to blame him. People are blaming him. For some reason, it just took off. He just posted it. I think he posted it to Instagram, the gram. And for some reason, it just took off. Why? Millennials, they got nothing to do. They don't work. They're just sitting at home at their parents' home, their original home. Now, they're going to drive out there with mommy and daddy's car. Or the car they bought them, which is still technically their car. It was an argument in our house. My nephew's a millennial. Still doesn't work. 26, going to be 27. Has never worked more than 3 weeks in his life. Hates it. Lied about signing up to go into the military. Faked filling out paperwork, getting emails. Oh, he's a piece of work. Oh, yeah, he's a sociopath to the 10th degree. The kid never shed a tear when his dad died. I'd never seen the kid smile. Never heard him laugh. It's like Tyler. I swear to God, I got Tyler Glockner as my nephew. God, I just want to smack him in some sense into him. You know what I mean? You can't, though. You can't hit these girls. Oh, and then on top of that, find out he's gay. Nobody's talking about it except for me. He wants to lose 40 pounds. He's 6 feet tall, 165 pounds, wants to lose another 40. I go, what do you want to be, a twink? What? What's a twink? I go, yeah, you don't know. And his mother, my sister, goes, Richie. And my mom and dad, what did he say, a Twinkie? What do you mean? He loves them. Hey, you want a Twinkie? No, he's a twink. You'd be a teddy bear, Dad. He'd be a twink. What? What do you mean, a teddy bear? The Father's Day for love, I tell you, that was a good time. I really know how to start the conversations. Then you got a 91-year-old grandmother over there. I think I know what a twink is. What is it? It's all about frosting. What? No. All right. So tonight I want to do, I believe the giant humans were here. All right. I just do. I've always believed it. I just rarely talk about it because it's not a sexy subject to talk about. It should be, and in some ways it is. But to me, it's almost sad. Because we've got people that have been 8 feet tall in our lifetimes. You know, Yao Ming was 7'6". Shaq was 7'2", I think. Very tall. There's a girl, I think she's 6 feet, 6'10", married a 5'4" guy. But I think, because they said they found these fossils, or maybe a footprint. I think it was a footprint. A 2-foot-long footprint. Anyway, let's watch the video because I think I can play this one without getting shot. So let's just do it for the hell of it. If the show gets shut down, just wait there. I'm usually back in 30 seconds if I get... By the way, I always say shadow banning. Nathan was always right and tell me it's not really shadow banning because it really isn't. I'm not going to get into what it is. It has nothing to do with YouTube. Let's just put it that way. But it's something that I found fun to say. But it's my internet that's kicking us off. It always has been. And let's get this video going. So just, you know what to do. Here we go. And what's taking so long? Oh. Chimneyed in the head, you know what I mean?
He's been so often. And he brought us that pilot anonymously. Pilot did not want his name disclosed. And he talked about
was it Spartan?
Bizarre
was it
how
Spartan?
he flew this dead giant out to some base in Ohio.
Describe exactly.
Okay, remember I talked about this. I did a show or a segment on the giants last year or so. And there was this giant that came out of caves, a couple of them in Afghanistan. See, the reason I'm telling you about it, because I don't know if I'll get dinged with George Norrie playing in the background. I don't know if his voice is algorithmic, you know? Anyway, the soldiers, the American soldiers, wound up killing it. One of them, I don't know, they were 12 to 15 feet tall. But I'm surprised at some of the things that were in this video. All right, I'm skipping over to George. Here we go. And then they took it away. They carried up the giant, weighed over 1,000 pounds. They took him away in a schnook.
Well, I'll get to that. The bottom line was there was a patrol that was dispatched in a
Chinook,
very rugged, remote area in Afghanistan. 2002, looking for high-value targets. So the patrol is dropped off by helicopter. They do their thing. They're supposed to check in. They don't check in. The second check-in time comes in. It doesn't happen. Third one.
They call them rally points.
Rally points. And they never met any of the rally points. So everybody's going where they all. Was it an ambush, a firefight? What's going on? A second patrol is dispatched, dropped off in exactly the same.
That's where our guy ended up.
Yeah, we'll call him a shooter. He's in the second patrol. The shooter's now in the second patrol, embedded with these guys. And they're following this GO trail. They're coming down in this very rugged area, looking for the lost patrol. And as they're coming down this GO trail, the shooter in front of him, he sees these like white fragment
That's true,
things
Will.
on the ground, and he realizes it's bone. And also there's like meat attached to the bone.
There were bloody bones on the ground and torn up military equipment.
Like the radio.
Gear that he recognized, but it was in pieces. And so what's happened here?
So they're going wild animal, you know,
wait a minute.
Or something by...
Is that Dave Scott? That's Dave Scott. What in Jehovah's Witnesses is going on?
By Taliban, I mean,
That's
no one
Dave
knows.
Scott.
So they come down the GO trail, and it ends in like this little plateau, like a ledge. And on the edge of the ledge, it goes down. It's a precipice, like 500, 600, 1,000 feet to the valley floor below. And they're sort of dispersed. Nothing's happening at this point. All of a sudden, out of the cave comes the thing of someone's nightmare. It's 12 feet. It's got a large spear, at least 10 feet tall, in its hand, a shield in the other hand. It's got flaming red hair. Later on, they counted the 6 fingers to this thing.
He came out of the cave and said, "It's showtime at the Afghani Apollo. Hi, guys. I'm Giant G. Call me Goof. This is my shields."
Toes, double rows of teeth, and this thing is like ready to fight. These guys are absolutely petrified. Who wouldn't be? Can you imagine something 12 feet tall coming out of the cave? A nightmare that's not supposed to exist. All your training doesn't kick in, nothing. You're just stupefied. You're standing there, shocked.
All of a sudden, there's this really big dude standing in front of you, and actually up above them a bit. He was like on a ledge.
He's on a ledge, so it's
Richard
it's even
Shaw.
more
Yeah, so
pronounced.
he was like looming over them.
Wow.
And he jumped down with this spear, and it was really adept with it. It was really fast. I mean, this is one thing that he told us many times. He said, I didn't expect the speed and agility, because he said all of the CGI effects, and he mentioned this, that you see in movies of giants, they're always like kind of lumbering along.
Yeah.
That is not the way it was. This thing moved like a lance. It's like a 3-foot lance on a 10-foot pole.
I don't understand, though. Like, where did it come from? You know, we're talking 16, 17 years ago. That's it. 2002. What is it? 17 years ago. And giants were coming out of this cave. Is there like a... Is that what we're doing in Afghanistan? Is there that much weirdness that's going on there? There may be something going on in Afghanistan. You know, isn't there... Oh, God, hold on, guys. I'm having a problem here. Yeah, I've got a really bad pain in my throat again. Just started. It's not what I remember. There's nothing like I felt before. Hold on. Whew, man, that hurts. It's starting to go away. Someday when I'm ready, I will tell you, and I don't think I have, maybe I did, about creeping death that's here, where I live. Maybe if I have time at the end of the show, I'll tell you what's going on. Oh my God, this sucks. This has to do with something I did too. I bet it does. Yeah. You know what it's from? Probably ate a taco. All right, see, now it's going into my ear. See, now my ear is killing me. And it's just so bizarre. It's like, I feel it here. It feels like it feels like my heart's beating. It's like pulsing. It's like pain. And it feels like there's like a pencil point jabbing at the inside of my throat. Remember, last Father's Day, I was in the hospital because of a possible spiritual attack, which I do believe was real. I wasn't sure. I was always on the fence, but I've had things happen. And things around Angus, when his time came, I can't tell you how weird it got here. And now it's starting up again a month later. Yeah, see, now it's gone. No pain, just stopped out of the blue. I don't even feel it in my ear. I feel a remnant of it, but I don't feel it. Now I hear a ringing in my ears. It's a very high pitch, like a dog whistle. Sounds like a dog whistle. I just think I don't have high blood pressure. I just had it checked. But sometimes when you stand or sit, you get a head rush. Well, that's what it feels like, what's happening in my ears. You know when you get a head rush and you hear it? The reason I'm telling you, it's because it's weird when it happens. And it rarely happens like this when it's happened. I mean, I've done over 700 shows over the years. I mean, it's happened. But things are weird lately, and I've been weird. More than, I've been dark. Let's just put it that way. I've been very dark lately. All right. So giants, continue, please.
Pole, and the giant could swing around with this and bag you with the end of this pole as well. So he knew what he was doing and used to using it. The weird thing about it is, why has he got this ancient Roman shield? Right. I mean, he was using really ancient tools, and he was dressed in a way that was, very ancient.
Very odd, very odd.
It was really strange.
So as the firefight happens, these guys are at the mouth of the cave. A giant comes out, and we could get into the way he sounds, but the part that always leaves me, and this goes back to where the shooter chokes and the shooter breaks down every time he tells the story. So they're dispersed, they're frozen, looking at this thing. One of the guys is named Dan. Dan breaks loose and he starts firing at this thing, at the giant. And this is where the giant moves with such speed and agility that it defies logic. How's this thing moving that fast? Before Dan can do anything, he's hoisted up on this petard, literally, in the air, one hand. And the giant, according to a shooter, isn't done. He's coming after more of them. At this point, the training kicks in with these guys. Someone, and the shooter thinks it might have been him, yells, "Shoot him in the head, shoot him in the head." And they just blast this guy's face apart.
Big guns. They had semi-automatic weapons.
308s, 50 cals.
50s, and basically shot the giant in the chest and in the head. in the face and actually blew the bottom part of the giant's face.
See, now this is why I think the story is real. They're going into detail that it just sounds like something logical to me. Shoot him in the face. That's what you do. Blind him. Kill him. Look what he just did to somebody with one hand. Speared your one of your brothers and lifted him up like in victory, and coming after you with that agility, you don't take any chances. You shoot to kill immediately. Usually they go center, but they were going both. They were going for the head and some for the chest. It was a definite, realistic point of the story, and I dig it.
Face off, where they could look into it. And when the giant was laying on the ground, he told me, he said it was like looking into a cave because his head was so huge.
The eyes were as big as a man's
You
fist.
could see his teeth in there, but it was really kind of a mess after that.
Look at
happened.
double rows of teeth.
But this was like, you know, a very smelly, you know, weird.
Had never had a shower.
Yeah.
And regularly killed and ate human beings.
He was a cannibal.
Yeah.
There's no doubt
And
that the
all
giant was
the
a cannibal.
locals knew that.
Wow.
The locals knew that.
That's
Well,
crazy.
the pilot, when going back to the original interview
With Steve Quayle.
on George Norrie's show, the pilot said that the whole thing, the whole package with the giant, the pallet he was on, and the rigging to hold him down weighed 1,500 pounds. He said so the pallet and the rigging weighed, you know, about 400 pounds. So the giant weighed like 1,100 pounds by itself.
And it was fast.
And he said it was like 12 feet long and kind of curled up.
God, can you imagine?
We would come back to the base and we started hearing this rumor about a unit that
This isn't the video I was playing.
At first I didn't think anything
Oh,
of
okay,
it.
it's almost done.
And come to find out that the person that actually was 3 times the size of a man had extra digits on their hand and digits on their feet and had red hair, and a special unit had come in and wanted this target. Well, we'd heard that they were...
Here's what I want to know. How did this fight get started? You know what I mean? Like, why couldn't they have reasoned with it if it's something that looks intelligent, man? Why couldn't they go, no, wait. I mean, everybody knows the weights, you know, that's what you do. If you never ran into another human for 100 years, put your hands up, they know what it means. Slow down, hold up. Animals know what it means, I think. Well, they probably learn it from us. Nonetheless, they could have tried. I don't know if they did. We never found out. And I don't remember finding that out. All I know is there were rumors of this cave and the giants, and when they got there and they found out it was real, I don't know if they were looking for it. I don't know if they were there protecting the civilians back in 2002. It was an accidental thing they just came upon. I don't remember, and if anybody knows, you know, let me know.
Staying inside a cave or the mouth of a cave, and it was common knowledge among the military to hear this.
And when you
It is.
Our contact said 2002 is when they shot this 15-footer or taller, and you're now in this, you know, in the service around 2005. This word has gotten out, and what I find interesting here too is that if you're going to create a hoax, I get that, but you got details.
Right.
6 fingers, red hair, double rows of teeth, 6 digits on the toes, and of course that brings it right back into what we hear about in the biblical prophetic narrative, specifically the
And even going to Iraq myself and being near Haditha Dam and seeing the prisoners underneath the dam, and the prisoners were
Well, this is
screaming,
weird.
and
I
this
did
awful
pick
feeling
up the
underneath
wrong
dam.
video.
They were finding on the Bible that angels locked underneath there, it talks about.
And this Haditha Dam is the Euphrates.
Is Euphrates,
and there's
right.
an angel supposedly locked underneath the Euphrates,
Right.
which is released in the book of Revelation. Bizarre. So you're actually at this site, and soldiers are being locked in prison underneath the...
So anyway, there's soldiers locked underneath. There was rumors getting out. They found out about it. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Very cool. Let me get the other video because what's wrong with me? I had everything figured out. No excuse. That's a great story, but they play it in the other video, and I thought that was the video. What are you gonna do? I'm just not the right guy for the job. Right? I mean, what are you gonna do? Well, here's something I would like. I think this is interesting. 5 gigantic mysterious creatures. I like
Hi
this.
guys. Billions of years ago, our planet was inhabited by a population of giant, ferocious creatures called dinosaurs. When you look at pictures of dinosaurs, you really wish you never encountered these guys, and you thank God that you live in the 21st century. But you can't be 100% sure that all the dinosaurs are gone, because from time to time, really weird videos appear online, and some creatures might not resemble exactly dinosaurs, but they are still frightening and fascinating. Okay, I hope you people are ready to what you're about to see. Here are 5 mysterious giants captured on camera. One day, 2 young boys went to explore the great outdoors. They thought it might be a good idea to bring the camera along, but they had no idea what they're about to find out. One of the boys was shooting the view when all of a sudden a creature that looked something like a giant gorilla jumped out and scared the shit out of poor boys. You can see how this huge monster runs through the woods waving hands, probably in some mad fury outrage. One of the guys seemed scared so much that perhaps he might have fainted like a
The weird thing about this is, it looks real.
little princess. Looks like that other guy managed to restrain himself. He says,
My ex-wife was a redhead.
that the footage is definitely worth sending on TV. Looks like nobody knows the hell was that. Some people say it's Bigfoot, others are sure that it's just a runaway gorilla. Did you see a gorilla this big?
I gotta be honest with you, I can't tell how big it is, I can't tell how small it is, I can't tell what it is, but it is weird.
I've never seen gorilla so huge, man. And the closest zoo appears to be thousands of kilometers away.
I'm just gonna be honest,
Okay.
I hate this guy.
Looks like a father's trying to film his children. The boy's having fun in a sandbox and the girl's trying to get on a swing. Next we see camera shaking and a weird creature that appears in a shot. It looks huge! The hell was that? That's what I...
This is what he captured? Or is this it? This it? I mean, this is stupid. This looks so fake.
I want to know. If the father would notice the creature, he might have had a heart attack. I tried pausing the...
I think this is just artwork because it looks like there's a guy here with some sort of makeshift gun. This has got to be 110% fake.
video a few times, and one thing did cross my mind. Slender Man might exist.
Man, I just said
right. If you guys think this isn't real and it's just some shitty editing, do press thumbs up. Thank you. If there's one place full of mysteries and surprises, then it's the world ocean. Despite all the latest research, many experts are absolutely sure that the ocean is full of dark secrets. Weird, unknown sea creatures can easily hide in the deepest, remote cavities somewhere at the bottom of the ocean. This video called Megalodon Shark Caught on Camera. A group of divers was studying white sharks. Then all of a sudden we see how the giant shark appears from nowhere. I'm not sure how real Megalodon looks like. I don't think anybody ever saw one. But that thing we see on the video doesn't look like an ordinary shark, that's for sure. It's got darker color. It also appears like the creature has some kind of fossil excrescence. If scientists are correct, then the fully grown Megalodon should be much larger. So, divers had an idea that it could be a baby Megalodon. Now there's only one question remains. Where are their parents? Okay, the man who shot this next video said that it was a real dinosaur. He said it wasn't ordinary bullshit people's...
This is so stupid, I'm not even gonna show you. That's how stupid it is. Last one.
Things. Just like in this video. This monster was found at one of the beaches in America.
What kind of eye
Locals were
is
scared
that?
to death when they saw the dead creature. Somebody suggested that it was a body of an exotic kind of shark, but I wonder what are those spikes on its back. Never in my life I saw a shark like this one. Tell me what you think about this one in the comments, peeps.
Yo,
Let's figure
look
it
at the
out.
eye.
And that's all.
What kind of eye is that? Is that what the eye socket looks like on a... Well, I don't know what the hell that is. Some weird stuff going on this planet. You know what I mean? You hear what I'm saying? Very strange. And there is one more. One more for the road. I think it's short. If it's not, I'll make it short. A little more reality coming in now for people who are tall. Or really tall. Or big.
It is said in some old ancient texts that giants used to inhabit the earth with men. And while there is no evidence of giants ever living in ancient times, and no one has unearthed a real giant skeleton before, it doesn't mean that giants don't exist. There have been people in modern times that were so large and so tall that it could very well be true that we used to live among giants. We found 10 real-life giants you won't believe actually exist. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications, and you'll be the first to know when a new video comes out. Denis Kuplenkov. Ukrainian-born Denis Kuplenkov is incredibly huge and has been called a real-life Hulk because of his massive arms and hands that could only belong to a giant. Looking at the photos of his hands, you would swear that someone was messing around with Photoshop, and they are cartoonishly giant. He stands at 6'1" and has 24.8-inch arms, weighs 308 pounds, and can lay claim to having the most...
Let me tell you something, brother. There ain't nothing better than these two 24-inch pythons, brother. Coming for you, Jack.
You know, now I know where Hulk got that from, because this guy... Oh, I don't even think he was alive back then. Yeah, so it couldn't have been. Go ahead, press play.
Densely muscled hands in the world. He began training with kettlebells in sports clubs around his hometown of Kryvyi Rog, Ukraine, and realized he had amazing strength when he was very young, and started to compete in arm wrestling. He is currently a bodybuilding, arm wrestling, and strongman champion. By the way, if you're curious just how strong his hands are, he can crush walnuts with his fingers.
God.
Imagine arm wrestling the guy. Hafthor Julius Bjornsson. Game of Thrones fans might recognize this mammoth Icelandic giant Thor Bjornsson, aka Ser Gregor Clegane, nicknamed the Mountain in the show's latest seasons. At a whopping 6 feet 9 inches and over 400 pounds,
God.
Bjornsson is not a man to be messed with. Apart from being an actor, Bjornsson is also a well-known professional strongman and former basketball player. He has consistently finished on the podium for the World's Strongest Man competition. He is so strong that he is able to deadlift 990 pounds.
Oh
That's about 6 average-sized people. In January 2015, at the World's Strongest Viking competition held in Norway, Hafthor carried a 33-foot-long, 1,430-pound log for 5 steps, and in doing so broke a 1,000-year-old record set by Orm Sturolfsson. Bjornsson trains by pulling trucks and can chuck a 15-kilogram keg over 23 feet in the air, and he can throw 8 kegs in just 16.35 seconds.
That's insane.
Brahim Takiula. From Morocco, Brahim is the second tallest person in the world at 8 foot 1 inches. But even though he might not hold the record as the tallest man...
Wait, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. I see him now. Yeah, you can see. I thought this was him, but it was too straight.
Whoa! He has the largest feet in the world. His left foot is 1 foot 3 inches, while his right foot is 1 foot 2.7 inches long. He grew up in a Moroccan village and grew a lot during his teenage years, and in fact grew 3 feet taller in just 1 year. The interesting thing is that no one thought differently about his size until he hit the age of 18. He always gets a lot of attention wherever he goes. And by the way, if you were curious about his shoe size, he takes a European size 58. No shop carries such a shoe size, so he has to have everything handmade to order. He hopes to one day have a special car built for him, but even getting a pair of shoes is really expensive. And he was quoted by a cobbler $5,270 for a pair of shoes.
Getting ripped off.
Yao Ming. This Chinese basketball player is even taller than Shaquille O'Neal. Standing at 7 feet 6 inches made him one of the tallest basketball players of all time. Ming was already making a big name for himself in the Chinese Basketball Association before switching to the NBA. In 2002, he was the #1 draft pick for the Houston Rockets and became the highest draft pick to come directly from an international league. Before the season, several commentators predicted that Yao would fail in the NBA, and Charles Barkley said he would kiss Kenny Smith's ass if Yao scored more than 19 points in one of his rookie season games. On November 17, he scored 20 points on a perfect 9 of 9 from the field and 2 of 2 from the free-throw line against the Los Angeles Lakers. Charles Barkley made good on his bet by kissing the buttock of a donkey purchased by Kenny Smith for the occasion. In April 2016, Yao was elected into the Naismith Memorial Basketball Hall of Fame alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Allen Iverson. Mali Duangdi. Standing at 6 feet 10 inches tall, Mali was the tallest woman in Thailand and the second tallest woman in all of Asia. She was once recognized by the Guinness World Records as the world's tallest woman in the world. She started her education at 13 years old, partly because her father's small motorbike was unable to accommodate her, and because her younger brother was too embarrassed to be seen in school with her. She went to school with students 6 years younger than her. It's hard to understand just how tall 6 feet 10 inches is until you see her standing with her sister next to a truck. Her feet were big as well and measured 12 inches long. She was in a TCL documentary called World's Tallest Children and measured to see if she was the tallest girl on Earth by a man who worked for Guinness World Records. He had to measure her 3 times in a single day because she was growing so fast. Shaquille O'Neal. New Jersey-born O'Neal happens to be one of the most famous basketball players of all time, and he is widely considered one of the greatest players in NBA history. He stands a giant 7 feet 1 inch tall and had a listed weight of 330 pounds. Along with being one of the tallest players in the history of the sport, he was also one of the heaviest players ever to play in the NBA. O'Neal's natural athleticism and impressive skills on the court led him to have one of the greatest careers that any basketball player could ever hope to achieve. He played for 6 teams over a 19-year NBA basketball career. Being a real-life giant probably had a lot to do with him being great at basketball, and he is one of only 3 players to win NBA MVP, All-Star Game MVP, and Finals MVP awards in the same year, in which he accomplished this in 2000. Elisani Silva is an 18-year-old Brazilian model, and she stands 6 feet 8 inches tall. Elisani developed a rare form of gigantism in her early teen years. Doctors found a tumor growing on the pituitary gland that causes growth hormone to be released. However, the tumor was removed and now she has stopped growing. Her massive height used to be a problem and she was teased a lot as a child. But now she tries to help people understand that looking different doesn't make you different on the inside. She had even appeared in numerous shows, videos, and interviews and became somewhat a celebrity, and is an advocate for young girls worldwide.
But why does her 6 feet, 6'9"? Why does she look much taller than what they're saying she is? By the way, what's wrong with this chick over here on the left? Who the hell is she looking at? Let's look at these people. Let's look at these people. All right, they all look happy. See? Oh, this guy looks shady. I gotta call shade when I see shade. This guy's concerned. I think he's got his hand up his butt. He's trying to feel his butt too, which is why this guy's going, eh. He looks like Nick DiPaolo, the comedian. See this lady here? My feet are killing me. Look at this guy back here. Hello. What the hell? Is that a white guy? Now you know how it feels to be the minority. So if we were to go through the crowd, who would you pick as your favorite? Who would you pick as your favorite? Wow, look at that. She looks dead. That looks like a ghost shot. Seriously, we got to pick somebody. I'm going to pick somebody. I like this one. This guy back here. She doesn't give a shh. It's just going bafango. This looks like a fake cutout of a guy. I don't know. I don't know. You know what? Can't do it. I don't have a favorite. Is that racist?
In February 2017, she married her boyfriend despite her fiancé only being 5 feet 4 inches. Zheng Jinlian.
5 feet 4. You ready?
And not include Andre the Giant. Andrei René Roussimoff was born on May 19, 1946. He was a professional French wrestler and was originally known as Jean Ferret, who was supposed to be a mystical lumberjack who lived in the woods of France. With that said, he might as well have been because he was able to captivate audiences in the hyped-up world of the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, as it was called, with just his size alone. Known as the 8th wonder of the world, he had a build height of 7 feet 4 inches tall and weighed a staggering 520 pounds. In 1976,
God, look at that. Just look at how big. Ma, don't look at the pants in the 70s and the shirt. Couldn't even buckle up. It's like, forget about it. As Andre would say, if I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. I can't even do his voice anymore. I used to have it down.
Andre fought professional boxer Chuck Wepner in an unscripted boxer versus wrestler fight.
He won.
And won by throwing him out of the ring, over the top rope, and by a countout.
Yeah,
Andre was also an actor and played in several TV series and movies, but is probably most well known as playing the character Fezzik in the 1987 film The Princess Bride. But Andre suffered a lot of pain due to his condition, and because of this was also known as the greatest drinker in the world, and downed 106 beers in one night.
God.
Just looking at his hand holding the can.
But they don't give you a lot of time to look at things, do they, in these videos? I always wanted to look at that.
Just looking at his hand holding.
It looks fake, but that's real. I remember when he was holding a Coke can. Same thing.
The can, you can probably understand that it wasn't a problem for him. Leonid Stodnik.
Yeah, not interested. Yeah, Leonid didn't want to ever get married. All he wanted to do was be normal. Anyway, giants, do they exist? They might. They might. I think they did. I think they were an integral part of us. Imagine 250 million years ago. 200 million years. I don't know what happened to the video, where it was. I don't know. I don't know where I saw it. I think it's on another video I have somewhere, but forget about it. Yeah. They found footprints. One of them they thought was fake, but, I mean, these were huge. They looked real. Millions of years old. Millions. So, one thing I think is interesting, cryptids. You know, I saw people talking, want to see Bigfoot? Where's Bigfoot? Well, it made me think, a cryptid could be like a superpower, because you got like Spider-Man, but what if you had like a big giant spider? There are no giant spider cryptids, because we're talking like Mothman. That's what I'm talking like. Slender Man is kind of new, but the Jersey Devil, the Wolf Man. All right, those are fake, but those are fake, but the ones I'm mentioning are real. Well, they are, aren't they? Bigfoot, I don't know, man. Who would be the best superhero cryptid? The Loch Ness Monster. I guess that's a cryptid, but no. It's got to stay in the water and its skin dries out. It's got a lot of defects for a superhero. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. Because back then, who we talking about played Bigfoot? Who played Bigfoot on the $6 Million Man? Wasn't that was the same guy who played Chewbacca, I thought. Right? Oh, Bigfoot Detective already has a comic and everything, Nathan said. That I gotta read. I want that. Bigfoot Detective. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah, maybe we could read a page or two. You know, tomorrow, while we're running through searching stuff and I see this, Google with the astronaut getting off, or, you know, Neil Armstrong. 50 years. I was just over 1 year, 15 months old when they went on the moon. 16 months old. I'm a moon child. That's why they call me Moon Baby. Oh! What am I looking up? Oh, Bigfoot Detective. I wonder if it's on YouTube, too. If there's something like that on YouTube. All right, here we go. That's Amazon. I want to just see something here. That's the home. No way. Let's take a look. SasquatchDetective.com. Oh, he's looking for Bigfoot. By the way, did you know there were 4 brand new UFO shows? Check it out. There was Unidentified. It's gone. Be back next year. Then you have... I can't believe I forgot it. Alien Highway. Conspiracy Theories. No, that's not it. It's another word for unidentified. I'm such a schmuck. I can't remember. Why did I... Oh. Bigfoot Detective Series by Jeff Mann. Let's take a look. This is Amazon, but here it is. It's the first of the Bigfoot Detective Series. As he... Oh my God, he grew up in Tucson, Arizona, Jeff Mann. Takes on the case of the missing Loch Ness. Oh my God, I was just talking about Loch Ness. I mean, what are the odds that that would happen? You can tell I'm on the right place right now. In the big matrix of my reality, I'm on track to do what I'm supposed to do. Because I have a coincidence. Coincidences mean that you're on the right track. No, they don't. Yes, they do. No, it just means that I'm paralleling some other universe. Doesn't mean shit. That could be still the wrong direction. I don't know what's in the future. Neither do you. We only know what's happening now. So what? Something was deja vu. It doesn't mean I'm on the right track. I hate when people say that. You said it. I know. Funny, furry, and fun, Bigfoot Detective will lead you on a magical adventure that is surely to make you smile. And don't call me Shirley. So, what are you waiting for? Come along and follow the clues. Grade level 1 and 2. It's 44 pages. Perfect for me. Perfect. Look inside. Ooh. Aw, look. Aw. They were looking at him like he's a freak. You see that? Look, she's scared. Look. He's like, wow, that's a real Bigfoot. Mom, this guy's like, I'm not looking over there. This guy's like, I'm looking. Doesn't even wear shoes. Can't even afford them. But he's got a Paddington Bear hat on. What? Oh, this is the Loch Ness. This is Nessie. I'm like, who's this? His sidekick? My God, these glasses are killing me. God, they hurt. The whole show, I'm in agony. Pure agony. There we go. Ah, much brighter. Much clearer. That's cute. That looks great. I would love to read that. My type of reading. I hope they have it on audiobook. All right. I didn't even have it on for you. I'm such a great host. You know what? Forget it. You didn't miss anything. I'm the worst. I'm the worst. No. See, this is why never mind. All right, I'm going to pull up another video because now I'm angry at myself for doing that. And I can't deal with it right now. So there was another video I'm going to play. This is just, check this out. And I want you to get mad. Promise me you'll get mad. I just saw like 5 people leave in 2 seconds. Like, what the hell? I can't look at the chat room. I get nervous. This is supposed UFO. I'm not going to say anything for a minute because I'm mad right now. But I want you to watch this. And if you don't get mad, then this doesn't happen. I'll explain why when we come back.
Hey,
So
great,
watch.
Steve. WSL. How y'all doing? So I'm back over at Linda Miller's channel. We highlighted her stuff last week, and I got permission to use this footage too, as you can see in the comment section. But this is just too amazing not to show you guys. So let's take a look and see what Linda captured. I'm going to take the sound off because there's music on there. Just want to make sure we don't get a copyright strike. So some will understand I felt compelled to go outside and film the sun again. Yeah, we understand that. I get that all the time. I was in the middle of watching the sun go down when I turned my head and saw this. I thought it might be a plane. I was wrong. Let's take a look.
Honestly, I'm already beating something up.
So it starts out to be like, it looks like an airplane, you know.
Okay. You see what I see?
Maybe sun reflecting off the airplane kind of thing. But as she zoomed in closer to it, watch what it looks like. And I'll have you go to see the rest of the video. We'll just take a good look at a piece of it. And then we'll break some of it down here a little bit later. But look at that, guys. It's got some kind of a strange, multi-colored rainbow type thing going on. It doesn't look like a normal aircraft. Those don't look like reflections off of an aircraft. You know, in fact, I'll try to see if I can stop it here. Look at how it's got like a distinct like shape, like a half moon shape. And look at the multiple colors, yellow, red, blue.
Are you mad? I want you to be. I want you to be.
Almost like a prism effect. Am I saying that it's absolutely not an airplane? No, I'm not saying that, but it
You are
appears to be some type of an aircraft.
You are a dumbass. Your mother was dumb. Your father was dumber. You can see eventually it moves around. It's an airplane. Jesus H. We've got 2 streaks here. Why? Because that's a contrail from an airplane. Why does it look this way, Rich? Well, you can see another wing over here. First of all, it's high. The sun's going down. And what do planes do with the sun? They reflect it. Asshole face. It's just a perfect reflection off the side of the hull of the ship. The airplane, dillhole. It's all it is. And because you're shaking so much, you're giving it the false illusion that it looks like lights are contained inside a little container swirling around. I am so mad at this, I want to rip this guy's ears off. You know how you do that? You walk up to somebody and you put your hand on each side of their face, but now you put it on their ears and you just pull as hard as you freaking can. One of those ears will dislodge. It's always one. It's just stupidity to the 10th degree. And this guy wants to have a channel with 100-something thousand subscribers. Makes me so mad.
At first.
See, that's what I mean. People just love the lie. Love the lie. This guy just said, I don't know if this is an airplane. I mean, it could be. But what is this? But what is this doesn't matter. Because it's an airplane. He just needed the hits. The views, the likes, the subs.
But then as she gets in closer to it, you can see that it's just a bizarre thing, okay? It's just very bizarre. So I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. I
just wanted to bring it to you guys' attention. Yeah, smoke a little more weed, drink a little more pot.
I wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. I'm wondering if this isn't the day.
I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. Great effing English. Great.
Dobbs object, but now clear, okay? It's just very bizarre. So I just wanted to bring it to your guys' attention. I'm wondering if this isn't the day of Dobbs object, but now...
The day of Dobbs object. Look how long he does this for. He keeps... How long? Look at this.
Or isn't?
He does that magical thing that Mr. MBB333, they zoom in as far as they can go, beyond pixel recognition. They blow it up, they change the color. Oh, look, we're inverted. Oh, look, we're black and white. Oh, look, we're sepia. Oh, look, we're upside down. Oh, look, we're inside out. Freaking awesome, right? No matter how you look at it, it's huge.
It could be some type of military technology that we're looking at. It could be some kind of multi-dimensional technology. I don't know, but Linda,
yeah, and you notice how he never talks about the contrails. Never does. Dick. God, I hate people. You know, I just do. You know it's an airplane. Just fucking man up and use a different video, shithead. Fucking jack off.
Appreciate that very much. But let's take a look at this photograph, and I'm going to try to zoom in on it. You can see
oh
that,
my God, here we go again with the million times zoom going out of pixelation into the other universe.
It's kind of a skyline, but it comes with a testimony. And this comes from a one of our subscribers.
That is the biggest piece of shit video or still or picture I've seen in a long time.
And his name is Justin. Justin.
Yeah,
L,
just another fake or just another piece
Northern
of shit.
Michigan. Was amongst some things clouds, but clearly separate from them. This little shape, and he couldn't get a very good picture of it, stayed in place as his wife and he drove approximately 20 miles over the course of 30 or so minutes.
Yeah, 30 minutes. Yeah, there you go. 30 minutes. That's what we need.
And he couldn't get a very good picture of it. Stayed in place as his wife and he drove approximately 20 miles over the course of 30 or so minutes. It's been up there in the woods for many years. He's been up in the woods many years, but has never seen anything like it. I wish my camera was better, but I was also doing 75 miles per hour down I-75. It's almost bulbous at the top with an appendage hanging from the bottom, shaped kind of like a bean with one larger end. At first I thought it was a tiny cloud, but it was the only moving object in the sky. I thought it was maybe worth a better look, and that's the best I can do. But look at all this particulate up in the sky too. That's kind of weird, right? So anyway, just wanted...
No, couldn't have a dirty lens on his camera. God, no, that wouldn't happen. No dust in my world.
To pass along that testimony there. Then we've got this, we've got more of these red clouds, this one came from Idaho the first week of July from Christine. Thank you, Christine.
Doesn't it show you how good Mr. MBB333 is? He's much better than this clown.
And just more of these red clouds. And everybody from all over the country have been sending me pictures. Again, what is causing this red? What is causing...
Oh, my God. Seriously, you really have to wonder if these people ever stepped outside. I'm in Arizona. We see these clouds every sunset, you've seen pictures I posted on Facebook yesterday or the day before. Same shit. Don't they know it's atmospheric? It's clouds? I mean, how do they not know? I've never seen this red cloud before. Yeah. What's this arc thing? It looks like a beam.
Is it dust or is it the color of the light? That's what we're trying to figure out. Here's from Mike Taylor has been helping me watch the FAA cams, and I've been looking at a lot of stuff there lately. But again, we have this huge orb on Friday.
Yeah, no, it couldn't be a reflection in the camera bouncing off the freaking water on the ground. What a bunch of shit for nothing, stupid. What a dumb... Who is this ass?
Is that a lens effect? Is that...
You know it is! What are you throwing it as a question? Get something worth value. God, I hate this guy. Who is it? Can we do something with him? WSO, no wonder. I'm not supposed to be subscribed to him, and I don't want to be. I can't. You're a dick. I can't anymore with this. We got more show to do. Stupid nonsense. What else am I supposed to freaking talk about? Let's look for a Vidiot. We may have found one. I can't, though. I don't know. I don't like him. It's just not fun. He's just not fun. Doesn't have anything. He's just it's stupid. He's stupid. Look, how stupid are you? Look, that thing's blurrier than a blind guy.
And what was weird about it was Do you remember in Star Wars where in the first one, I think
That's all, folks.
was where the people of Naboo or whatever were coming together to fight against the droid army, and they put up a shield. It looked like that, and I was looking.
It looks nothing like that.
At this and just going, it's basically what you're seeing here is that the moisture gets so high up in the atmosphere that it hits that very, very cold stratospheric layer, and then it starts spreading out like a shield. Just another weird observation.
What is with the triple talk with this friggin' numbnuts? Just call it what it is. It's a thunderhead. Well, just hits a stratosphere, and a wind shear rips the top of the clouds right off. How much you wanna? I mean, he does the triple threat talk, and there's no reason for it. There's no excitement.
And and again, this is something I've never seen in the skies in Wisconsin before, guys. I've seen the high thunderclappers that go way up high, but never.
Oh my god! Thunderclappers. I mean, we used to call that to our 5th grade math teacher because she wouldn't wear a bra. Seriously? You gonna remind me of that? There's no more to look at, is there? There is a little more. What is this now? Dead
very,
horse?
very important that we get a hold of our relationship to God, the Creator,
Oh,
and really
Jesus.
get in deep to that, right?
He's talking
And then I
about
just-
God now? Why does everybody got to throw God? Richie from Boston. That's right, I get on my knees. Shut up.
wanted
There's
to
something
leave you
else
with
you
just
do.
a little thought on all of the mudslinging that's going on in the YouTube community, and I'm not going to join in. I'm just going to say this:
I'm not going to join in, but I'm just going to say this. Here's another thing I hate: what people say. Just to throw this out there to you. You ever meet somebody that would say this to you after you said this? You know, I really love you, but hey, and then they say this. Everything you say before but is now going to be erased because you can't say I love you, but you're just erasing the I love you once you initiate the but. I love you, but you bugged me. I love you, but you talk too much. If you loved me, you wouldn't care if I talked too much. You wouldn't care if I walked funny or if I had a big toe or bigger nipple than the other chest. You wouldn't say that, but everything you say before but is now gone. You're dead to me, but I love you. See how it works the other way? I turn it around. Oh, I hate when people talk that philosophy shit like you're better than me or something. I'm going to be my best me today. Hey, good for you, Joey. I'm going to go to work, try to make a living. Ha ha, all right. Take care. I'm going to be all I can be. Yeah, me too, Popeye. I'm going to be all I can be in the bathroom after I take a lunch break. Hey, gosh. I'm going to do the best I know how. Hey, you know what I know how to do? Get out of work early. I'll see you later then. You know? They always got something, on the ready.
None. And we're going to be talking about condemnation quite a bit.
Hey, wait, it's a family show. What are you talking about condoms for?
As a spiritual topic going forward. If you can stretch out a healing, helping hand, do so. If you cannot, fold your hands, bless your brothers, and I bless anybody who's trying to spam.
Hey, I fold my hands over my speckle. I gosh, all up all over myself.
Scam or mammas, whatever. Fold your hands.
This guy's dumber than Richie from Boston, I think.
Fold your hands, bless your brothers, and I bless anybody who's trying to spam and scam or mammas, whatever.
Trying to scam or mam us. Whatever.
Trying to spam and scam or mammas.
Trying to scam a mammogram. I got my mammogram. Hey, Dick. Dick's on, everybody. Yeah, that's right, I'm on. Dick's on you, Dick's on you. Oh, wait. Dick's in you. Oh. How you guys doing tonight? I gosh all over myself. I'm smiling from, no whiz. I got no whiz. All right, what do we got next? All right, so we're running through the show. All right, I got a little surprise for you. I'll let you come back over here. Look at the old Richie G. So, hey, tomorrow I don't know if I'm going to do a show at 9 in the morning. I might. But I probably won't. I may do something. I don't know yet. I don't know what I want to do. I may do something different than a show. I said I don't know yet. I got to break my balls for. Hold on, I got to go black.
I am starting a campaign to accelerate disclosure. The power of it depends on whether or not you...
I do not have good internet connection. Holy shit, if we black out, just hang tight. Okay, it's getting better. Look how blurry he is. I'm running weak. Something's going on. All right. Yeah, this is a new video he made.
Are willing to get involved.
It'll get clear.
Whether or not you're willing to not be complacent about the most important subject on our planet. I think it's incumbent upon all of us to do more than raise awareness of the phenomenon and cover news stories about it. I think we need to all partake in a plan that is highly strategic and brings about an outcome that we all highly desire. Over the next few minutes, I'm going to make an argument for why I'm highly suspicious that the United States government has within its possession at least one smoking gun that demonstrates a non-human intelligence beyond the scope of humanity present on our planet. And this argument is going to consist of 3 separate UFO cases.
Wait a minute. Lee just said it's Hong Kong Fooey. Hong Kong Fooey. We are showing our age. Holy shnikey. By the way, no, we're not going to start any beard trimming collection. By the way, what is this? See this? Where's Mr. M.A.? Mr. MBB tree. If you're listening, call in. We got a triangle with some dots in between over here. Yep, this is a triangle. I see, look, 2 eyes, mouth, nose. All right, let's get back to the He's so white, he's almost invisible, this guy.
I make this argument, I'm going to give...
I can't believe the internet connection, how bad it is. It's trying to get back to normal.
Give you the incredibly simple and easy instructions on how to engage in this campaign that could change our world. Case 1. On November of 2004, the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group encountered anomalous aerial vehicles over the course of several days. On one of those days, the commanding officer for the VFA-41 Black Aces, Commander David Fravor, who at the time had 16 years of flight experience and logged well over 3,500 flight hours, intercepted an oblong object 40 feet in length that we call the Tic Tac because that's the way it's shaped.
Well, first of all, he didn't intercept it. He didn't intercept it, Fravor. That thing whizzed by him, supposedly. And I'm sorry that this... See, what's weird is he's blurry, but everything else... Now, if my internet was bad, the lettering would be blurry. It's his internet. When he made this video, that's blurry. He must have dial-up. Dial-up.
When he first saw...
Well, wait, that was a heavy lip lick. Look at this lip lick.
Shaped.
That was tasty. Whatever he just burped up, he had to eat it. Watch. Look at this. It looks like he's toothless. Is he missing the same tooth as little Richie?
That's the way it's shaped.
What did he just eat? I am enamored right now. I can't. Once I see an anomaly like that, I got to pick on it.
That's the way it's shaped.
Oh my God, that is so bizarre.
When he first... That's the way it's shaped. That's the way it's shaped. Shaped. The tic tac because that's the way it's shaped. Shaped.
I can't stop
When he
it.
first saw the object, he relays that it was bouncing around like a ping pong ball, something that no vehicle in any military inventory can accomplish. Not a missile, not a helicopter, not a fighter plane, not a drone. He also conveys that at one point, the object went from a standstill and darted off well over hypersonic speed. Again, nothing can do that. He saw the object along with the...
I was just going to say, is he trying not to move his hands? And then he goes, woo, on me. Look, you know, I'm really bothered that he made this video this blurry. But I don't remember it this blurry when I looked at it earlier.
3 other plane occupants, so all 4 plane occupants saw the object with their eyeballs for at least 5 minutes in length. And it was a day where it was very sunny and the visibility was absolutely superb. Beyond the corroboration of 4 separate...
Oh yeah, this guy's definitely reading.
...flight occupants visually seeing the object for 5 minutes. There was a subsequent flight that came off the USS Nimitz that captured this object.
Whoa, what just happened?
TV mode and that captured this object.
Well, what is he doing? Is he doing this for us? Is he moving his hands like that for us?
There was a subsequent flight that came off the USS. Visually seeing the object for 5 minutes. There was a subsequent flight that came off the USS Nimitz that captured this object.
What is that?
Minutes. There was a subsequent flight that came off the USS Nimitz that captured this. There was a subsequent flight.
What is going on?
That captured this.
What is going on? I can't. This is like, to me, it's stupid, but it's so bizarre. His body language, he is purposely trying to throw off a scent, I bet. There's something odd about this. The hand movements, this movement right here, I've never seen anything like it.
The USS Nimitz that captured this object.
It's like they captured, and it's like he's throwing out his arms in a mad... I don't know.
The USS Nimitz that captured this.
That is bizarre. I don't know. Is he like acting like surprised, like they captured a... I know you can't see me, but...
For 5 minutes, there was a subsequent flight that came off the USS Nimitz that captured this object.
God, that's
using
weird.
TV mode and IR mode capture. Here's a direct quote by Commander David Fravor about him seeing...
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. Thank you, PBR Street. Thank you. All he's doing, you're right, it's the same old shit. He's not telling us anything new. Not that I have, but at least I'm trying. But he's literally just telling us about the whole 6 episodes of Unidentified. That's what he's doing. You see what he's doing? He's starting in the beginning, because that's what happened. Fravor came out, talked about it. You remember all the guys, Cahill and the other schmohos? And I want to say this to you. And I mean this with the utmost honesty. I swear to God. I mean this. I truly do. What I'm about to say may not be the truth, but it's no different than what anybody else is saying. But I'm going to say it. Not to be different, because nothing makes sense if you think about To the Stars Academy. I understand what we've seen, and I said this before a couple of shows ago. What we've seen is a lot of stuff in a short amount of time that got mainstream play more than usual. But what did we really see? Nothing. We saw nothing. Just remember that. You saw 3 videos, very short videos, very blurry, very far away, that you don't know what you're looking at. Honestly, look at the go fast, the gimbal, whatever you want to call that, and the tic-tac. Those could be anything. With my videos, they could be anything. I know that. Everything we have seen, I think it's a setup. I think the whole entire freaking field of To the Stars Academy to this joker over here, it's all a setup. I think it's a joke. I think they're testing us. Really, I do. Everything to me seems, and yes, it might be rehearsed. That's how I'm seeing it. And when you watch something over and over, and I've watched these episodes 3 or 4, sometimes 5 times. I've watched episode 4 5 times for Unidentified. I do it with all my UFO shows. I watch them to learn the people that are in them, but also to see if I can catch anything that just seems too rehearsed, that doesn't seem made for TV, that was an accidental Freudian slippage. Sometimes they let that stuff through, I think, to tell you the real secrets. And you know what's weird about Unidentified? You know what's weird about it, Unidentified? They don't tell you jack shit. It's just like To the Stars Academy. Everybody's giving them praise for these videos, that they were the ones that jump-started ufology again. Yeah, but they did nothing at the same time. They did. They got people talking a little more than usual, but it wasn't good enough. They don't care about the little tiny lights anymore. People want the big stuff. They want to see the freaking alien at this point. Unless you're a diehard fan. I like it all. I like learning. I like watching people. It's what I do. And Lou Elizondo, what you see on TV is how he is in real life. That guy doesn't need to act. He's just an asshole. Let me tell you why. Assholes. I think he's got a big heart, but I think he's a shoot first, ask questions later type of guy. And I don't care how much training he has. He's a hothead. My opinion. On the other hand, we've got UFO Jesus, who doesn't know jack shit about ufology and thinks he knows it all. He's just telling us the same shit we've already heard over and over again, and I'm so sick of it. I don't know why I even talk about it. I'm going to jump a little bit, because if he keeps talking the same way, I haven't watched this whole thing.
That relays that it wasn't just the Red Ribbon Squadron that Danny Acoin and Ryan Graves are part of that were having encounters with these UFOs. But most of the fighting squadrons from the same base that were equipped with the new radar equipment were witnessing and encountering.
Hold on a second, Jack. I keep forgetting about this. I want to rewind to 2004. Let's do this for a second. Jaime Maussan brought the story over from Mexico. Do you remember seeing the video of the Mexican FLIR video from 2004, where coincidentally, this is a problem for me. Somebody's lying. This is a problem. I didn't tell you what the problem is yet. So relax. What did he just say? UFO Jesus. He said they were testing out the new equipment, the new FLIR camera. What do you think happened in Mexico when they saw the same exact lights in 2004? Similar lights that were supposedly mistaken for the oil fields in the ocean. You know how they dig for oil? Which is what I think it is. But they also were getting these new FLIR cameras in 2004. What are the odds Mexico's Air Force gets new FLIR cameras, puts them on, and sees UFOs? What are the odds the same thing happens with Fravor and his boys, girls? They get these new FLIR cameras and they videotape UFOs. What are the odds? That's the problem. That's a big problem for me. I mean, what are the odds? They're thousands of miles away. They're not talking to each other. It was a different time of year. Only months apart, but nonetheless. What are the odds? I don't even know how to compare that to something. That's like a guy in New York listening to Metallica Master of Puppets, hits a bump and crashes, gets decapitated, and Master of Puppets is playing. At the same time, a guy in San Francisco is listening to Master of Puppets, coincidentally on the same radio station, hits a bump, gets decapitated. Not only that, was driving the same car, going into a tunnel, just like the guy in New York. That's what I equate that to. The odds are just too coincidental. What does that mean then? Does that mean the UFOs knew that they were going to be testing these cameras and using them in Mexico in July or whenever that was, and then in November with the Nimitz? What are the odds? That to me is a sign of something, and nobody's ever brought it up. I just thought of it. I think that's awfully strange. I think it's telling of something. It could be nothing. Yes. It could just be a coincidence. Yes. Come on, Hold on. It's not in the headset. I can feel it in my eye. As I'm talking to you, I got a super loud, like really obnoxious, which is making my eye kind of twitch. It's a loud pitch, like a dog whistle again. I don't hear it in the left ear. Yeah, it's gone now. But I can still feel the residual effect in my cheek, like up here. It's like it came in this way. That's how it feels. I can't explain it. It's like direct energy weapon, man. Right across the street, 150 yards away, is a 5G tower. I don't know if they turned it on. I don't even know if I can get 5G. I feel it in my teeth, and I don't even have teeth. All right, let's finish this up. Something weird is going on, man. Not with me, but I'm talking with the UFO thing. See, and that's what I'm trying to say. They give to the Stars Academy, maybe the whole thing's just a coincidence, and I'm wrong. I could be wrong. We're going to find out soon, though, within the next couple of years. If anything that is like a false flag alien invasion or real alien invasion or something major is going to happen in the next couple of years where the whole world unites, then I'll say, okay, To the Stars Academy knew something. They knew, they were warned, or they tried getting it out to the public so we could talk about it and get aware. Maybe that's all they can do. Maybe they can only give us an inkling. Maybe the aliens told them, you can't tell the world that we're here, or we'll fry you bastards. Maybe they're slowly trying to let us know, and the aliens can't pick up on it because maybe they don't understand the language. But that doesn't make sense. Of course they understand the language. Why else could they take over the world? I'm just spitballing. Spitballing. Now they got me doing it.
These UFOs. We're talking a serious amount of fighter pilots. It's an insane number, something in the realm of 60 fighter pilots. Beyond that, crews from the E-2 Hawk.
Sorry, exactly, Carl Mids.
Hawkeye, they were also upgraded with better radar equipment. We're also having encounters with these UFOs. If all of this wasn't enough, one of Tyler Rogoway's sources relays that beyond...
All right, I'm done. He's not telling us anything. This guy's videos suck. Before he was UFO jerk-off, he was a little more interesting. Now he's just a blob of hair. Let me get back on me so you don't see anything weird. Yeah. Yeah. I think so. I think we found our new Vidiot. I'm going to play this video because there's interesting things. Here we go. I like interesting. This is our world we live on. Sorry, Kingdom of Nye, you're just going to have to imagine what the hell we're looking at. Look at that. I love these videos, man. This is just weird. Earthquake. Wow. Oh my God. I never saw that before. That's unbelievable. All right. First of all, let's do something right away. Turn off the music. Can I turn it off and turn on my own music? Yes, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little different. Well, I don't think there's any talking. Is there? No. So shut off. Hold on. Oh my God, that downloaded fast. So my internet's working. Oh, it is working well. So UFO Jesus just made a real shitty video. It looks like he's missing a few teeth. Do you think he purposely did it in a lower... frame rate because of his toofs? All right, now something's gone. Now I can't download these. Now it's going. See, it's going in and out. Sometimes it goes out for too long and then we lose the signal. Will, can't say that. Busting sick. Don't. Oh, pedophiles. Don't say pedophiles. Say that. Can't let him say that. Don't even get close to saying it. Capiche? It's something I'm really against. All right, hold on. All right, this will be good enough. Here we go. See, much better. 3 feet. Oh, she's talking now. Now there's talking.
Yeah. I think I might need a shovel to get into my car.
A shovel? What's a shovel?
I think I might need a shovel to get into my car.
Oh my God, nobody knows how to talk anymore on this planet.
Not sure how to explain this one here, but we have a solid red... I haven't seen anything like this actually before. Maybe you can let me know in the comment
internet's
section
going
below
in
if
and
you know
out.
how this happens.
Let me close these down.
These tourists were in for a surprise when they noticed something coming down the side of Stromboli volcano. And when they looked up at the top,
that's crazy.
They noticed a massive plume, which in shock they turned and ran and jumped into the sea.
Beautiful. How can you be stupid and not know how the sun is hitting up here? He's perplexed at what he's looking at, guys. See, he doesn't understand how big, like most people who don't understand the curvature of the earth, these clouds are low to the ground, maybe 1,000 feet up. These are several thousand feet up, much higher and much further back. Idiots. 100,000 subscribers for that. Unbelievable. I must be on the smart internet then. You know, like us, we're on the smarter internet. It's got to be. That's cool. Roll cloud. That's unbelievable. Our planet is purposely doing this, and it always has been. This isn't anything new. These storms have been around. We've just never seen them before because now there's a camera everywhere. Literally. That's not even a joke. 7 billion cameras. One for almost every person. Come on, you know that's the only reason. These storms have been happening forever. I used to see these pictures in National Geographic when they would come out with the weather edition every year. Best storm clouds, most beautiful this, most violent, best tornadoes. This isn't anything new. People just, like, we're in a weird time. It's like people have been inside for 20 years and they're stepping outside for the first time with this magical instrument that has a camera and you can talk to people on it. It's like they just came out of their caves. It's weird.
At first, I couldn't tell exactly what was flowing through the streets of this
It's
town in
ice.
Spain. But apparently, it's ice.
That's what I just said.
Starting to melt, that's flowing as a river. And this is in July, keep in mind. What's so strange about July for Europe is you had huge swings in temperature between 114 degrees Fahrenheit and had lows where you had actual snow.
That's unreal.
This guy has sort of a low frame rate on his camera here, but you can see just how spectacular the view is.
That's a wickedly cool.
Rain and hail galore.
That water's going at least
Spain,
40.
You have this car here being jammed up against the wall by this massive mud river. You see a lot of other crazy footage like this coming out of Spain of recent. This was on July 8th.
To clean that up, man, forget about it. Holy shnikey, it's almost, I gotta get going on Kingdom of Nye. So, we're gonna say goodbye. We're only on for a few more minutes, Kingdom of Nye. Thank you, kingdomofnyeradio.com. We will see you guys on Monday for sure. And we're going to keep doing the show here on the YouTube, Spreaker, Periscope, Facebook, and Restream. Say goodnight to the kingdomofnyeradio.com at Gush all over your unit. All right, we're going to keep going. Say goodnight. Bye.
See you guys. I think they got that spaced out radio coming up.
And we're off there. I'm glad I looked at the clock. Well, we've got about 5 minutes left here, so I don't know. There were some cool things. This is what got me into the giant thing. We saw this tonight.
North American accounts of the giant skeletons that were found in the Ohio and Pennsylvania Valley. I'm talking everything from 10 to 12 foot tall guys found in copper armor. And the more I investigated, I found out it was a worldwide situation where we're talking some really big skeletons, all the way up to 36 feet tall.
If we only had basketball then, huh?
Well, I can tell you this, when some of these guys, some of the British giants, for instance, one guy specifically, listen to this, a guy by the name of William Joyce in the late 1800s, he could lift a ton dead weight, in other words, 2,000 pounds. And that you're only talking about a guy that was 8 feet tall. So I think the situation that most people find in history is there are too many question marks. And when you're looking at the temples of the world, and you're looking at all of the, what would you say, the answers that are out there, but seemingly are, swept under the rug, I think it becomes apparent that for some reason, someone doesn't want the issue of giants brought up.
How tall do you think the little guy is in the middle on your cover of your book, Genesis 6?
According to they claim he's right at 6 feet. When I got that from a group of people in London that have the only photos of these guys around. Also in the book, I have a picture of a 12'2" Irish mummy. And it's fascinating because, later in the show we can get into the mummy issue, but the point that's fascinating is if you take guys that are all the way up to 36 feet tall, 20 feet tall, the Emperor of China had 2 15-foot guards. Charlemagne himself was surrounded by rather large individuals. We have a Roman emperor named Maximinius who was a giant himself. His wife's bracelet, George, would fit around his thumb. We're talking about people that are, we're talking about people with big egos, big appetites, and incredible strength. We're not talking about the medical situation that you see sometimes on the History Channel where they show giants as being these guys that don't live very long, obviously like Andre the Giant, who was a wrestler. Right. We're talking about guys with unbelievable strength, unbelievable knowledge, and unbelievable wisdom. On the website, I even show some of the Incan kings, I-N-C-A-N, Inca, from the Inca Empire, basically in the museums of Peru, that have 4 to 5 times the cranial mass of a standard human skull. So we're not only talking about big guys, we're talking about people with incredible intelligence, and we're talking about an answer that obviously classical anthropology and archaeology, these guys don't want to deal with this. I think it was David Hatcher Childress that coined the word Smithsonian Gate. In other words, a cover-up of history that's rather pronounced. And when you begin to dig, as I began digging over 30 years ago, you can find out that the reports of newspapers in America, of newspapers around the world. Interestingly enough, after I did the last show with Art, somebody went on the website and they sent me from Eastern Europe, they've already sponsored I guess you'd say an undertaking to go into some of the caves where they found a whole, basically, cavern of giant skeletons. And in the New Ancient American, which is a magazine that's put out in America, they found the most contemporary find. It's someplace in desert Southwest, and it actually shows the pictures of the giants, shows the cave, etc. So basically, interestingly enough, too, is that when you look at this, you see that there is a very, very, how should I say, skittish archaeological base out there that doesn't even want to deal with this.
I went through this video, and some of the things that were very interesting were when he...
All right, we're going to have to get back to that, maybe another show, but very interesting. I'm glad I found that, but there's some cool stuff that we're going to talk about. Well, anyway, I thank everybody for showing up tonight. I don't know, I'll do something tomorrow. I'm not too sure. I'll think about it. Oh, well, let's get out of here. Go to goofon.net. You can join up under the Goofon Network, under the umbrella of Everything is One like Facebook. Goofon.org if you want to donate, the original Goofon radio website. Thanks to Victor. And you can join me on Facebook, Twitter under Goofon Network, and Instagram, believe it or not, under Goofon Radio. I'm Rich Giordano. I'd like to thank everybody in the chat room, Nathan B. Baker, and who else? Pat Walker, Texas Ranger. And our new moderator, Will McBride. He'll be starting his role on Monday. That's when I should see you for the next official Goofon Radio stream. I'm Rich Giordano. Have a great weekend. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'll see you soon. Take care, everybody. Nothing magical. I gotta come up with a goodbye. Maybe, I don't know. Everybody does it. I'm doing it different. I don't say goodbyes like everybody else. Microphone still on?